What is up, guys? It is Jed Wrestling here, back again with another video. I hope you had yourself a merry little Christmas. Merry Christmas, guys. If you guys celebrated it, of course, I hope you had a great day. I hope you got exactly what you wanted for Christmas. I hope your grandma didn't get you socks. And today in this video, we will be looking at my WWE action figure haul. That's right, guys. Got some figs, got some different things for Christmas. So without further ado, let's get right into it. First up, we got the Ultimate Edition Series 27 Logan Paul. Dude, this thing is absolutely awesome. Let's take a look at it a little more in depth right now. Accessories for Logan Paul. He does come with the fisted interchangeable hands and the open palm ricochet hands, as well as the microphone holding hands, which I'm not featuring here in this video. But what I am going to feature are these two, technically three head sculpts because what he's got here. So this is the basic facial expression that I have on the figure. It does look a lot like Logan Paul, and you can see he's got no facial expression. He means business, and he's got the black headband going through his hair, which is pretty cool. But if you look over here, you can see that he's got pretty much the same head sculpt going on, just without the headband going through his hair. And I think that's a really cool detail. Maybe he like takes it off mid-match or something. I think that's really cool. And also, you can see on this head sculpt that I knocked down, it is the screaming facial expression, and it is the same one as the top picks and the other Ultimate Edition that we saw, except this one just does not have the headband going through the hair. So I guess this is like a new mold or something because when they do the headbands, they do it like they do it like molded on. It's not just painted on. So I guess this is technically like a new mold for a head sculpt, and that one is as well. So that's pretty cool. He does come with our modern United States Championship here, and this is different from any other US title that we've seen because he does have the Logan Paul side plates. Dude, do you remember that mammoth US title reign that Logan Paul had back in the day, and he barely ever defended the title? Those were the dark ages, man. The US title is doing way better now, but I do want to get a good focus on it so we can see the Logan Paul side plates. It doesn't look like it does want to focus, but yeah, there's the United States Championship modern design. He does come with this nice WrestleMania 40 Prime bottle. This is the second Prime bottle we're ever seeing with a Mattel action figure. The other one we saw was blue, and then this one is going to be green. Of course, the WrestleMania 40 style Prime bottle that they did. Pretty cool accessory there. And then the last accessory for Ultimate Edition Series 27 Logan Paul, the silver, green, and black jacket, which is really cool. You can see the American flag design going through here with the stars and then the stripes. He's got some straps hanging down his jacket, which do look really realistic. They're like falling down. You can see some strings there. They're like hanging down. Then on the back it does say Logan Paul in black. So there's your rubber jacket. I honestly don't think I would have preferred to see that in cloth. I think it's all right rubber because I feel like when they do cloth jackets like in that design, it's kind of weird. Like when they do like cloth vests, it just doesn't really fit that well. But yes, here's the Ultimate Edition Series 27 Logan Paul in the flesh. Second Ultimate Edition Logan Paul we're ever seeing. Only Ultimate Edition Logan Paul I've gotten up to this point. You can see the blend facial expression that I have on him. He's got some pretty basic arm and torso design, kind of like an average sized dudes here, but he does move around really well. And yeah, you can't do the 360 on the diaphragm. You can only do that with the Seth Rollins torsos. He does have the green and black elbow pad, and then the green wrist tape down below. And here you can kind of see where I put the prime bottle in sand. It kind of widened a little bit, but that's all right. Into this attire. This is, of course, his WrestleMania 40 attire when he defeated Kevin Owens and Randy Orton to retain his U.S. Championship. You can see some cool molding on the crotch piece to where it's like the drawstrings in the front. I think that's really cool. And then over here, you can see that he is it's more like I mean like he had the logo on both sides. But you can see over here that he is missing a MAV logo on the side of his tights. And of course, Mattel can't put like Mav on a figure, which I'm not really sure why. I don't know if that's like a copyrighted term or something, but they can't put that on figures, unfortunately. They can feature a Prime bottle with the figures, but they can't feature Mav. So I'm not sure if that's like a Logan Paul copyrighted thing, but so I don't know. It's got kind of a weird situation. But this attire does look really cool, even without the logos. And then posing around, bro is gonna have no issues, man. 360 on the arms. You can get the full elbow bend, even though it's going to be a little inhibited by the elbow pad. Torso moves really nice, like I said. Waist swivel goes to a 360. Legs go out that much with the hip displacements. And of course, also with the hip displacements, you can get like a really high kick, which is really cool. Going to be really good for those Logan Paul frog splashes. Knees are moving like butter here, man. They're not pinless. They're really good. Here on the boots, you can see the new style of ankle pivot articulation, as well as the ankle pose down that we've always been able to see, which is really good and smooth. I like that a lot. It's not too loose, not too tight. And then down below, you can finally see the toe articulation that he does have, synonymous with the Ultimate Editions. This Logan Paul is really nicely articulated, and I cannot wait to use it in my stop motion matches. Let's deck him out with the accessories right now. Here is your Ultimate Edition Series 27 Logan Paul, decked out with all of his accessories. This figure is very, very awesome. I did want an updated Logan Paul for quite a while, and this one is definitely delivering. Another reason I wanted an updated Logan Paul is because of this Logan Paul here. This is like the first Logan Paul that I got into my collection, the Top Picks 2024, based off of WrestleMania 39 when he fought Seth Rollins in that awesome match. This figure's all right. I mean, I like the attire. It does look really cool with the yellow and the blue. But when you go to move the legs, like figures released during this time had this weird thing where like they pose, like the legs pose, but they just don't feel right, man. They're really stiff. Like that's how my Elite 109 Seth Rollins is, and then like a couple different figures that I got during that time. It's not like this where you just like kick the leg forward and it falls. Like it stays up. It's just really stiff and it doesn't feel right. But this Ultimate Edition Series 27 Logan Paul is awesome, and I cannot wait to use it in my stop motions, like I said. But I digress. We got to jump to the rest of the Christmas haul here. First up for Elites, we got the Top Picks 2025 Elite Randy Orton, based off of Bash in Berlin 2024 when he fought Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. This one is awesome, man. Check out this attire on Randy Orton. Usually when you see Randy Orton, he's wearing like these like black with a little bit of color on the logo. Sometimes not even a color besides black on the logos. But here you got the full red gear, red Randy Orton decked out with the red trunks, red knee pads, and then the white and gold logos on the side just make it look really clean. Ties it all together. It says Orton on the back. Did this attire originally say RKO? I feel like back then, the back of the trunk said RKO and it didn't say Orton. I might be wrong, but yeah, that no matter what it says, this attire is still really really awesome. It is pretty much the Elite 116 Randy Orton in terms of like part usage and formula, especially with like the torso and everything. But I definitely prefer this one. The head sculpt does look a little, and also if you're wondering about the legs, this one does kick forward. This one does not, unfortunately. But I guess that's something I'll have to live with because that's how my Elite 116 Randy Orton is once again. But I mean, it's all right. It's still usable. You can still do the RKO's and all that. But this head sculpt is kind of weird, man. Like it's the same head sculpt like the as the Elite 116, like I said, and you might not be able to tell much on camera, but his hair is so dark, man. He doesn't have he doesn't have this dark of hair like Randy Orton these days. He has like a buzz cut. This looks kind of like a 2017-ish head sculpt for Randy Orton. And if this was a 2017 figure, I guess I'd like let that pass. But I don't know. I feel like this hair is pretty dark, but it still does look like Randy Orton in terms of like the face and everything. And I do like this Bash in Berlin 2024 Randy Orton a lot. We're gonna put that one in the back next to Logan Paul. That red attire is absolutely awesome, man. Reminds me of WrestleMania 31. Coming up next, we got a figure from Elite 119, and it is Ego. All Ego Ethan Page, man. We got All Ego Ethan Page in the Mattel line. Very, very awesome to finally have him in figure form. I've been a big fan of Ethan Page ever since his time in AEW. So to finally have a figure of him and a Mattel figure of him is absolutely awesome. He does come. The only accessory he comes with is the NXT Championship. It would be cool if he had come with a jacket, but he does just come with the NXT title. This is like the formerly current design, pretty much just the old design of the NXT Championship before they changed it with the NXT 2.0 colors surrounding the front plate. And if you look at the side plates, I don't know if you can make this out on camera, but they did try to go for the Ethan Page side plates on the side, but it really doesn't work because it still has the WWE logo on the side that's like molded. It's not just painted on. So yeah, they tried this with Ilya Dragunov as well with like the side plates with the Elite 114 Ilya Dragunov, and that did not work either. So I think they should make like a side plate mold that's just like fully flat and then you can like put paint whatever you want on it. Like you can't like it doesn't just have the WWE logo on it. That way you could do like different side plates and different things like that, make it look good. But here's the Elite 119 Ethan Page here, coming with this pretty good head sculpt here. It's definitely a better resemblance of Ethan Page in person than I thought it was when I originally saw pictures of this figure. I do wish he had like the smiling head sculpt a little bit, because like when he does the pointing at his face thing, he's always smiling, right? He's always super arrogant. So I would have liked to see a smiling head sculpt. I know this one is kind of smiling, and it is a good head sculpt. It just wouldn't have been my most preferable facial expression for him. Got a pretty jacked torso going on, jacked arms, which definitely fits. Moving down here, I believe that this is actually the Chase Ethan Page, because the regular Ethan Page, it has like the red and the white, and then this one has the gold and the white logos on here. And dude, it's so clean, man. This attire is so clean on Ego, bro. You can see all Ego on the back of his trunks. He's got the white and gold logos going throughout, white and gold crown on his knee pads. Then he's got like a white crown logo on the side of his boots. This is absolutely awesome, man. I love this attire on Ethan Page. Not sure if this is the chase or not. Please let me know down in the comments down below if it is. But the leg articulation does get pretty nasty down here, dude, because not only does one leg not stay up, they both don't stay up, man. And this might be a little bit risky, but I may have to grab some hot water and then try to fix this somehow. Like I'll have to look up how to do that because I've never done it before. I don't want to break the Ethan Page, but it's pretty nasty leg articulation down here, so I feel like I should do that if I want to use it in different stop motions and different things like that. But aesthetically, this Ethan Page is really awesome. And I feel like once I get it moving around, it's gonna be pretty much a 10 out of 10 figure. So yeah, here's all ego Ethan Page. Coming up next, we have Mommy, the Elite 117 Rhea Ripley. Do you guys know how long I've needed an updated Rhea Ripley figure, man? The only other Elite Rhea Ripley that I have in my collection is the Elite 102 right here. And I know it's based off of like her really original Judgment Day look, so it's not really gonna work for like your current Rhea Ripley because she looks a lot different now. But I feel like even back then this figure wasn't that good. But this one is definitely good, man. I feel like they got the height correctly. I feel like they got the different the different like proportions correctly and all that. Because Rhea Ripley, she's absolutely jacked, man. She is not a small woman. She's definitely one of the most built women on the WWE roster. So yeah, this figure definitely does do her justice. This is based off Elimination Chamber 2024 from Perth, Australia. So you can see her special jacket that she had for one night only with the Australian flag going down the side, which I think is so cool. You can see the chains on the side. There's like a leather jacket here. And then you can see this head sculpt here looking absolutely wicked with all the makeup she had that night. And you can see the longer hair, definitely a bit longer than Rhea Ripley used to have it, which is definitely accurate for now because she's got like some long black hair going on now. You can see her fully like one piece attire down here, and then on the back you can see like showing off her back a little bit. Got the tattoos here. All the tattoos are on. I keep hitting the rope and making it so the candy cane falls down back there. But yeah, all the tattoos are on fleek on Rhea Ripley because like back with like the Elite 102, we have these tattoos covered up on the front, but we can see a little bit of the sternum tat on the front. You got the arm tats over here, the hand tats, and then down here you can see the leg tattoos with the little nylons and the straps that she has up here. And then she's got these knee-high boots right here, which are really cool. And these are Ultimate Edition boots as well, not with the updated ankle pivot, but you do get the toe articulation on it, so that is really cool. If you put this jacket on, you can get a view from the back and see the jacket that she had that night, of course, that I showed off. Really cool. Definitely works for your updated current Rhea Ripley. And I do hope that her and Io Sky do win the women's tag team titles very soon because I feel like they'd make really good tag team champions. Coming up next, we got the Second City Saint, the best in the world, CM Punk. This is the Elite 121 CM Punk based off of when he fought Drew McIntyre in the strap match at Bash in Berlin 2024. He does come, the only accessory he comes with besides the hands is going to be the best in the world shirt, which is really cool and universal for your different punks. You can put it on your ultimate punk, your elite punks, and it would still look really nice. It says best in the world in a really cool font. You can see the lightning fist, the star in the center, and it's like a cut off. This is like the tank top that he enters the ring with. And of course, here is CM Punk in the flesh. The head does the head might sit a little low. It's probably just me. If you pull it up a little bit, that might look a little bit better. But it does look like a current CM Punk. This is actually my only current CM Punk in my collection so far, which is pretty wild. I have four other CM Punks, and they're all classic ones. But yes, this one does look a lot like CM Punk with the gray in his beard. Of course, that's pretty accurate to nowadays. They always nail the tattoos on the CM Punks, man. You can see the chest tat on the front, the straight edge tattoo going onto his abdomen, tattoos on his left and right arms, even though a little bit of continuation on his back. It is pretty trippy, not gonna lie, to see this attire on a Mattel WWE action figure. I know he wore this in a WWE ring, but if you go back to All In 2023, this is the attire that he wore when he fought Jack Perry backstage. Real glass. So yeah, it is pretty interesting to see this attire in figure form, but it is a really clean attire, man. Red, white, and blue. You can see the four stars on the front, synonymous with CM Punk. No stars on the back, but that is accurate to this match and this attire. He's got the black knee pads, the boots that of course match the trunks. Leg articulation is also going to be a little bit nasty on the CM Punk. The left leg moves forward, and then the right leg does not. But yeah, here's your Elite 121 CM Punk. This is definitely good for your modern Punk fix here, because like I said, this is the only current CM Punk I have in my collection. And you can put the shirt on him like I am right now, just off camera. And then also off camera, you can put the World Heavyweight Championship on him. And yeah, this is the championship he's going to be carrying into his match on January 5th with Braun Breaker, which I'm definitely looking forward to. Not sure if they're gonna pull the trigger on Braun so early, but yeah, it's definitely a match I'm looking forward to nonetheless. Here's your World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk. The last figure we will be looking at today, the last figure that I got for Christmas. We're ending with a bang. It is the Elite Series 120 Collector's Edition Brussels John Cena, man. We got John Cena, the Collector's Edition from Elite 120. Definitely the best figure to come out of Elite 120, in my opinion. This is based off of March of 2025 this year when it was his first ever promo as a heel and he crapped on that kid and all that. Definitely a memorable moment. Obviously, not every moment of John Cena's heel run was memorable in a good way, but this attire is still really cool, man. Let's take the accessories off and then look at everything more in depth. Accessories for your farewell tour Brussels John Cena Collector's Edition. He is coming with this Velcro-less cloth t-shirt with a really cool logo on the front. You can see John Cena giving the salute in front of the Belgian flag. On the right sleeve, it says Rise Above Hate. And then on the left sleeve, it says Never Give Up, even though that's a load of crap because he ended up tapping out. And then you can see the big door logo on the back with "After this, you can't see me," which I was never a fan of, not gonna lie. I don't know, it just kind of looks tacky. Like, I don't know. I was never a fan of the whole door thing on the back of his shirts. But you can see the hat here. And something I noticed about this hat, when he turned heel, he changed the "You Can't See Me" logo on the front of his hat to where to where like the C was in front of the circular like cross symbol or whatever. I have no idea what that symbol is called. I think it has like a name, but the C was like in front of the thing to imply like you can see me. Like I'm gonna put a picture up right now so you can see it because you probably can't see it with the angle I'm getting on the hat right now. But you can see the maroon with like the tannish brown on the hat, and then on the back, it does say "the last time is now." This hat is pretty detailed, so I think it would have been cool if they had added that extra detail right there. But I guess it's not the biggest. So here's John Cena in the flesh. That's pretty close to the camera right there, but you can see this head sculpt here, and I don't know. I don't really like the way they painted this head sculpt, man. I feel like the eyes and the eyebrows are both pretty weird because this is a good resemblance of John Cena. We've seen this head sculpt a little bit on some other releases. I think it's a good resemblance of him. I don't know. I just feel like the way they painted this kind of ruined the head sculpt. And then you can see the classic John Cena torso, the Jack torso that they've used for pretty much every John Cena Elite ever. He does have the maroon armbands on his arms with "the last time is now." Then you can see the wristband. One of the few attires that he wore this year that actually had like a single color for all the armbands, because most of his armbands this year were just like white and then blue and then yellow, and I was never really a fan of that either. I prefer John Cena armbands when they're just like one color. I think that's when it looks the coolest. But yeah, you can see the jorts here with the belt going through the front. And yeah, this is the classic jorts mold, so it is going to be moving really, really well, especially on the knees because they're not going to be pinless. You have the classic pin knees on the Cena with the knee pads. You can see his caps there, and then the maroon socks. And then down here, you can see the fully white shoes, which look very dapper on the greatest of all time. But yes, here is John Cena. Just like that, here's John Cena with all his accessories on, and that has been my WWE action figure Christmas haul for this year. Pretty good haul, not as large as certain previous years, but I am still happy with this. Please let me know down in the comments down below what you guys got for Christmas, and I would greatly appreciate it also if you were to smash a like on this video, subscribe to Jed Wrestling, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video when I do post. But yes, Jed Wrestling out.